What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. We're just gonna kind of wash the truck. It needs washed. This will be the first time I detail it since having it. And I'm working on not moving my camera around so much. I do that because of nerves. I get nervous, so I start pacing around and doing circles and stuff. So I'm working on it. But I'm just gonna I'm not gonna record the whole process because that'll get lengthy and boring for you guys to watch, because I've done that before. But I'll kind of just tune in on each step that I do in my process and talk about it. Like, I just finished the first step, took it up here to the car wash to power wash everything because I don't have a power washing setup at my house yet. That could be a build series coming up in the future, setting up a at-home car wash. But my first step, I bring it up here, I power wash it, take it on the highway to a place that has free vacuums, and then I'll vacuum it out and then head back to the house, and that's where I start the detailing process. But the reason I like doing it up here is because on the highway, it air dries. And from previous cars and previous times visited up here, I have good experience of not getting any water spots from everything air drying. So we're gonna do that, and then I like to start with the interior, so that's where I'm gonna start. And I hope you guys, let me know what your process is, or if you kind of follow the same process as me. And I forgot what it was like having a truck where mud and stuff gets up in spots that, didn't necessarily get in on the Mustang. Mustang was a lot easier to keep clean, especially with this truck having these all-terrain tires. It kind of kicks everything up with the smallest bit of rain. But yeah, so like and subscribe, and we're gonna move on to the next step. So I just got back to the house from the car wash, and I just wanted to show you guys that we're here for the last video of me installing the bed cover. I didn't install the weather strip at the front of the bed, and after power washing, there's no water back there, so might not need it. We'll see in the future when it rains really hard if we need it or not. But truck's dry, but I like to start with the interior, so that's what I'm gonna do. And so we're gonna clean out the interior real quick, get all the trash out, and clean out the truck pretty much. I need to change into some shorts because it's hot. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. And we also got something, it's on the other side of the truck. We also got something to help us clean today. And I do windows last, so I roll everything down so I can spray off the interior without getting anything on the windows. Makes it easier to clean the windows when I'm done. That's why I do those last. But the thing that's gonna help us clean today, it is Memorial Weekend, so we're gonna just relax in the garage. I just installed this big ass fan up here for working out in the garage and just hang out in the garage. Let's get the interior cleaned up. Okay guys, so we're working on the interior. This is what I use as of now until it's empty, and then I'll probably switch brands. But we got little man back here helping out. You just spray this on plastic, anything that you need to wipe off, plastic, leather. It works for everything. What I noticed is I'm gonna matte PPF that so it's matte black, because I hate that piano black stuff. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now, spraying it down, using microfiber cloths to wipe everything down, and then we'll move to the exterior of the truck. The inside's not that dirty. Obviously I'll pull the floor mats out and wipe those down too towards the end, but not that dirty. I don't have any cloth cleaner because all my other vehicles were leather, so I'll have to get some of that. They're not that dirty right now, but I'll see you guys on the next step. So cleaning, I've noticed it's not taking long for these to get dirty and kind of stained up from wet spots. So definitely gonna do cat skin leathers. So cat skin, if you want to sponsor the channel, that'd be awesome. But also if you have dogs, the back seat, I noticed their saliva kind of is leaving spots on the plastic even after wiping it down. So if you have dogs, I suggest wiping it down after they get out of the truck, like as soon as you can. All right guys, so now we're moving on to the exterior. We got the inside all wiped down and clean. First, I like to start with the tires, and I use this along with some other tire shine product because I like my tires shiny. But for the tires, since you don't have to worry about scratching tires, I use that to make sure I get everything in there, and I let that sit on there while I'm wiping the whole truck down, and then at the end I will go and wipe the excess moisture and stuff off the tires, and then shine them up just to let this soak in there and soak into the tires. And then I clean the rims after that, because wiping down the tires, you're going to get stuff on the wheels. So wheels and windows are my last project when I detail my truck. So what we're going to do now is we got it all power washed. We got all the main stuff knocked down. Marshall, come on. We got all the main stuff knocked down with the power washer. So now we're going to use quick detailer, wipe it all down, and then we're going to wax it. We're going to use the Chemical Guys Jet Seal, and I plan to switch brands. I'm just using this stuff because it's not empty quite yet, and it was expensive, so I'm gonna use it. And it worked well on my Mustang. Like it made my Mustang look good. It hides any of those micro swirls. My Mustang didn't have micro swirls because I ordered that, and the day it got off the truck, I told them, do not touch the paint. I do not want you guys to wash it. And I hand washed it from the start, so the Mustang paint was perfect. I haven't cleaned this truck yet. I didn't order this. It was already clean. It was on the lot, so I don't know if there's micro swirls or not. The Forester that we got, it does have those from the dealer using brushes and stuff, so I'll have to fix that. But so far the paint on the truck looks good, but we'll see when we wipe it down and stuff. But that's what I'm gonna start with, is quick detailing this. And I'll see you guys on the next step. When we finish wiping this down, I'll show you what it looks like after we wipe it down, and I'll show you what it looks like after we put the jet seal on it. Okay, so we got the tires all cleaned up. Clean the first coat. Got all of them done with the drill. Now we're gonna do the paint while this sets, and then at the end we'll wipe it down like I said before. You can tell they already look good, already look like new tires, but there is gonna be excess oil that's sitting on top that we need to wipe down. But we're gonna work on the paint right now. All right guys, so we got the paint done finally. Took me about an hour. I mean, I took my time because I want it perfect. One thing I noticed is there's kind of, I don't know if it'll show up on video, but there's a spot right here that's kind of like dry, like it feels dry. And I'm hoping when I put wax on here, it'll take that off. If not, I'm gonna have to take that to get some warranty work done, because I know for a fact this is not from me. That's a dry spot, might need buffed out, but definitely will be using my warranty on that if I can't get that out with wax. But I just wanted you guys to know that this stuff works on the paint and the plastic. And I keep my truck in the garage, so I don't have to worry about it quite yet. But if your vehicle has plastic on it like this, and it's out in the sun a lot, motor oil, you take a sponge and motor oil and wipe that on there, and it'll bring it back to life. But be careful if you live on a dirt road or a dusty road, because with it being oil, everything's gonna stick to it. But if you live in town like I do, I would definitely try oil. It'll bring the life back in the plastic. But we got the paint done. Truck looks good, almost done. We just need to put the wax on it so that it's easier to clean next time, because the bugs on the front were a pain in the ass because it had no wax on it. So I had to sit there and scrub it for a minute. But with that being said, back here was all fine. Plastic, I think I left dirt on here too long. because you can still see there's some dirt there. I'll have to scrub a little harder on that. Do not put wax on your plastic. I know a lot of you probably already know that, but this is for the ones that don't know. Do not put wax on your plastic, because either it's gonna be really hard to get out, or you will not get it out at all, depending on what you use. But that's what we're gonna do now, is we're gonna wax the truck. And then the last steps after waxing the truck is the tires and wheels and the windows. When I was in high school, I would do, you know, like a panel at a time waxing, because it was easier to get the wax off. But as I got older, I realized I wanted the wax to sit on the whole truck for a minute, to let it kind of like soak in and settle a little bit. And everything that I wipe off is the excess that did not get it accepted into the clear coat or the paint. So I do the whole truck, let it sit for a minute, and then I go back around and wipe all the wax off. But I'll check back in when I got that part done. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we got the wax on here. It's hard to really tell on camera. You can kind of see on the mirror. But now we just need to go and wipe it all off, and the truck will be freshly coated with the jet seal. And then we'll wipe off the excess oils from the tires, and then we'll clean the wheels, windows, and then we'll be done. So we got the wax done. It looks like whatever this dry spot was, the wax took care of it. But we got the wax all done. We need to do this one next. But got this done. Now we just need to wipe out all the excess oils from the tires and clean the wheels, and then the windows, of course, and then we're done. All right, so we got the let me wipe my lens off real quick. So we got the paint done, and now we've got the rims cleaned off and the tires wiped down. All we have left are the windows and the mirrors. So we've got these done. We got everything waxed, ready to go. We literally just have the windows to wipe down, and then we're done. But stay tuned for the final result. And I hope this process works for you guys. Let me know your process if it's different. This process has worked well for me, so let me know what your guys' is. So we've got the truck all done, got the windows washed, got the rims cleaned up, we've got everything cleaned. If you have a GMC like I do, the only thing I would say to watch out for is kind of in here between the light and the paint. I don't have a tool to get in there to get those bugs. And then obviously the grill is a pain in the butt to clean. But other than that, it wasn't bad to clean. Wheels didn't take as long as my Mustang did, so that was good. And then wiped all the tires down with the excess oil. And so we're all clean, we're all good to go. And that's kind of my process. So let me know your guys' process down below. And if any brands want to reach out and work with me on car cleaning kits, I wouldn't be against it. But we got everything freshly waxed, everything cleaned. That dry spot on the back, we've got that taken care of. The wax took care of that. And this, since the bed cover is brand new, I didn't have to clean it. So I literally just put that in the other day, so didn't have to clean that. So everything's good to go. Inside's clean. We got everything dusted off and cleaned. The cloth seats might be a pain in the butt in the future. I don't have any cloth cleaning kits yet. We'll have to get those, but I do plan to work with or buy Cat Skin. If Cat Skin wants to work with me, that'd be awesome. But yeah, that's my plans for the future, and we've got everything cleaned. So let me know your process, and that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.